Morning, guys. So I just woke up. No, why am I lying? I haven't just woken up. I woke up at 3:30 and it's now 2 minutes past 4. So I've taken my shower. Now I'm just packing up so that we can leave. The bus to work leaves at 5 o'clock. And I don't know why my face is this shiny considering. I don't know, maybe it's just my face stuff that hasn't properly settled in. But yeah, I'm about to just do some packing and make myself a lunchbox. And yeah, I'll just take you guys along with me and show you what I can, which is not going to be much, honestly. I'm not gonna try and risk myself getting fired for you guys. Still very dark outside, and yeah, I think it only gets to have light around what, 5 when we get to the bus stop.
Don't ask me why I am using a shopping bag. I'm yet to buy a proper bag for work. But yeah, this is what I use to put my stuff. The first thing that you need is socks because the factory is very cold. I actually carry 2 because the first time around I carried 1. It wasn't enough. My feet were cold, so I just take 2 with me. And then I would definitely need some gloves. Not all the time, but sometimes it's just safe to have them around. A sweater is a must. Also give us this lab cut thingy. It's a must. You need to always wear it on top of your clothing so it goes in. And the next thing is this apron. I don't know if you can see the material, but it's that plastic kind of material that's very easy to clean. So you put this on top of all your clothing so that it doesn't, get so messy and stuff like that. So that's all the stuff that I need. I definitely need some water. They provide us with some, but I'd rather have my own. And now, yeah, I'm just gonna make myself some breakfast. I normally just get bread and put a bunch of stuff on top, ham, cheese, and some eggs. And yeah, that's what I normally do. And now I'm just going to be frying my eggs. Polish fruits are the worst. I literally got these on Friday. Today is Sunday. Make it make sense, please. But anyway, yeah, in the bin. And whilst the egg is doing the thing, I grab other fruits. I go with the banana and apple. This is my little bag for essentials, my phone, my charger, and stuff like that, which I never use. I never unpack it, but just in case, I check if everything is inside.
On a Sunday morning, hey, people are living their best lives. Hot boy summer, hot girl summer.
What I was trying to say is our agent organizes transport for us because the factory is about 30 minutes outside of Lublin. So what I meant was we take the bus from our house, the normal Lublin buses, to town where we have a point where we get picked up by the work bus. I hope it makes more sense now because the first explanation was just wild. So this is me on break time. I'm actually cleaner than most days, but yeah, my uniform could be worse.
What's up, good people? I am back at home. It is 10 past 3, and instead of resting like a normal person would, I have a ton of stuff to do. And also I need to go to my friend's house. It's her birthday, so yeah, I have about 2 hours to leave this house if I do want to come back in time to have enough rest for my next shift tomorrow. And I ruined my top. I'll tell you how it got ruined, but yeah, there's that. But it's cool.
So this is me just taking some Instagram stories. I still need to show face as Miss Carrie Styles. But yeah, this is what I wore before going to my friend's house. She had a couple of people over, so I had to look decent at least. I didn't put on any makeup. It was a rainy day, probably the most difficult weather to wake up in, but we did make it to work on time. So yeah, this is just me on my break time, chilling. My uniform was a lot cleaner because I was working with cherries, and yeah, they don't stain that much. Guys, when I tell you I am a walking zombie, it's not a lie. After work today, I had to go for my practicals. Again, before I go home straight, I have to buy some groceries. The good part is the Bidronka is literally on my way to my bus stop. It's just right next to the bus stop. So yeah, at least that's something to be grateful for. I'm so tired, you guys. People that are like, I want to come to Poland, I want to come to Poland. Is this the life that you want to come to? Because child, now I'm just at home trying to make myself a coleslaw that I was going to eat with my sadza. I know, I think it's a kind of awkward combination, but it's the best I could think of. And yeah, so this is just me making my sadza. My housemates have given me a nickname, Sadza Girl, because one thing about me, I'm gonna make that sadza. Monday through Sunday, I will eat sadza every day if I can. So yeah, and I'm just preparing my salt. This is supposed to help to ease the pressure in my feet. And yeah, back to skincare, and I'll talk to you guys just now.
Why am I even talking to people looking like this? So I'm going to let this mask sit for about 10 minutes, and then in that 10 minutes I'm also soaking my feet and telling you guys about my work, and then I'll eat and go to sleep. So I'm already in pajamas, yep, because why not? Anyway, so my work, people always ask me like, what do you guys do? You know, to be honest, when people hear that I work in a factory, they think it's like something hectic. It's not easy, but it's not as difficult as you would think, for us at least ladies. The job description says production line worker or something like that. What we do most of the times is we're just picking the bad fruits from the good, and then they go to wherever they need to. However, I will say that we have been to different places. For me personally, it has been easier than I expected. Like I was expecting that on my first day I'm gonna be crying and I'll be like, I quit, I can't do this. But I've been here 5 days, so for me personally, it hasn't been that bad. Your body is going to hurt, I will tell you this, your body is going to hurt, but again, for me personally, it hasn't been something that I cannot handle. Now, yesterday, I said my day was so hard, like the work was so hard. It was where we were first doing raspberries standing, and then the supervisor, one of the supervisors called me, and then they changed me to a place where they were picking cherries. But then this time around, because the belt was lower, we were actually sitting. So yesterday I got to sit for a little bit of time, I think about like 2 hours. But after that, the cherries finished on our station, and then we had to go to the place where they wash the crates and the drums that all the fruits are stored in or the syrups or whatever is processed is stored in. That was the most difficult thing that I've ever done. Not in the sense that it's really hard, but like the motions, because there's like a crate washer, right? So there'll be one person at the end. They turn the crates over. It's like a dishwasher. You have to turn things over for it to wash properly. They pass through the washing machine, and then I was at the other end receiving the crates that have, you know, gone through the washing machine. So I was receiving them, stacking them, and then, you know, you have to stack them in like 12s. So it's like taking them and putting them on the other place. That was so hard. Like the motions were so hard. And obviously, like when you're stacking things for the first time, you have to go a little bit lower to the ground. Oh my gosh, it was so hard. But again, it's nothing that I can handle. Today I woke up feeling okay. And yeah, so that's just it about my work. That's what I'm doing for summer. There's no hot girl summer for me yet. Because it is a seasonal job. Around end of August, mid-August, end of August, there will be no work and we'll have to stop working because there won't be any fresh fruits left around that time. For most people in Lublin, when you go to work, people are actually going to factories. It might not necessarily be a fruit factory. It could be like a cookie factory, a chocolate factory, but those are the places that we manage to work most of the times because they don't require us to talk to anybody, you know. I mean, if the supervisors want us to do something properly, you know, they just do sign language. We really don't have to talk to anybody, so that's why most times we end up there. There are actually quite a number of options for summer holidays if you are in Lublin. You could do what I do. The other option would be, because you have a Schengen visa, you can go to a different country, like, and look for a job there. I know people go to Greece all the time. For me this summer, it wasn't an option. So I removed my chemical peel. And what was I saying? So yeah, the other thing that I just wanted to share was, you know, people would be concerned with things like, what are the working conditions like? Are the people nice to you and stuff like that? And so far, I think the key word in this video is so far, because I've only been working for 5 days, so things could change, you know. But I can say so far I haven't had a bad experience. Our supervisors are okay, they're nice. I mean, you will meet some that are extremely nice and the others are just okay. I'm actually happy about that because I have friends that have been around for a little bit longer, and they had ended up in factories where, you know, the supervisors were not so nice and stuff like that. So that was a concern of mine. And I was like, oh my gosh, I hope, you know, they're not bad. I mean, I don't know, we'll see. If anything changes, you will you know, you'll get the information in my next video. But so far I haven't had problems with any supervisors. If anything, they've actually been really good. You can tell when someone is being nice, even when you can't you know, speak the language. I mean, they are our supervisors, so they must tell us when we're doing something wrong, and they always do so in a manner that I personally find to be okay. There's no rudeness. So yeah, if anything changes, you will get an update for sure. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Only that my body hurts, you know, like these motions that I'm actually doing on my face. This part of my shoulder hurts. And and I strongly believe it's from the cracks from yesterday. We will survive. For me, I'm going to eat and see if I can sleep straight away, because ever since I started this job, I have not had 8 hours of sleep, because generally I sleep so late, like 1, 2, and now I have to be up at 3. So the earliest I've been able to sleep has been around 11, which is not enough. So I'm gonna try and force myself to sleep today at 8 or latest 9, because I feel like my body at some point is just gonna crash if I continue running on 4 hours of sleep. So yeah, see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and most importantly, watch the ads. You guys, watch the ads, okay? I want to be rich someday. Every time you're skipping my ads and you've gotten valuable information from my video, know that you're stealing from me, because I've given you something of value, and the least you can do is, you know, watch my ads. Don't you think that's a fair trade? Because I think it is.